Golf is expensive, but most golfers have absolutely no idea how expensive it really is. So today I'm breaking down exactly how much it cost me to play golf in 2025, pound by pound. And trust me, when I totaled everything up, even I was shocked. And there was nothing frugal about it, as I decided to renew my clubs and join a private club. We're covering membership fees, joining fees, clubs, ball, clothes, green fees, lessons, competitions, every pound that left my wallet in the name of golf. And as you're watching this, I want you to mentally compare your numbers to mine, because by the end, you'll know whether you're spending more, less, or way more than you think. Stick around until the end, because I'll reveal my total, which was higher than anticipated when budgeting for it at the end of 2024. And if you enjoy golf and finance breakdowns, hit subscribe. And let's get right into it. First, let's start with the biggest unavoidable cost, club membership. I started the year living in London and was paying £95 per month to access a golf simulator in the city. I paid for 5 months for a total of £475 before I moved to a new area in March. Then I decided to join a nearby club in April and cancel the simulator membership. The annual membership is £2,350 plus an extra £150 for range balls. That's already a serious investment, but like many UK clubs, mine also had a joining fee, which was £1,500. Now, most golfers don't budget for that. They see the membership price and think, that's it. But year one hits you with a double bill. Luckily, I could pay the joining fee in 2 installments. I could have paid monthly for the membership fee, but would have been hit by another 4% high, so decided to pay the membership in full. For context, most UK golfers are paying somewhere between £1,000 and £5,000 a year for membership, depending on location, course quality, and demand. And joining fee can range anywhere from £500 to £10,000 before you even swing a club. You're already deep into it. Now let's talk about equipment, the part of golf spending that's both exciting and financially painful. Unfortunately, I had some unplanned expenses this year as I decided to renew my entire bag and a couple of clubs broke. I'm not a brand snob and I am always on the hunt for a good deal, trying to purchase prior year models. So here's everything I bought this year. First, I had to replace my driver because my QI10 broke last year. So I bought the Ping G440 LST at £529, full retail. Then I added a Callaway Elite 7 wood for £309. Worth it, but still a big hit to the wallet. Check out this video where I explain why you should also use a 7 wood. I had a fitting session for these 2 clubs. That cost me £80, but that was deducted from the purchase. So fair enough. I also picked up a new Cobra Aerojet 3 wood on Golf Bidder for £159. That felt like a steal, as well as a Cobra Rat Speed 3 Hybrid for £89. My new Tacomo 201 iron set cost £599 delivered. And honestly, after trying all the big brands, they performed just as well. So very happy with that purchase. I also bought a Tacomo 56-degree wedge as part of the same order for an extra £99. Then, because I broke my lob wedge, I bought a set of 3 Lazarus wedges, 52, 56 degree and 60 degree, for a total of £146. That included a 15% discount, which is cheaper than a single Vokey. Finally, I grabbed a light Inesis pencil bag from Decathlon for £50, as I wanted something light when I carry only 8 clubs. Check this video for my 8 club bag setup. I also bought £119 foldable trolley when using my full bag. And this is where golfers massively underestimate their yearly spend. I will not spend this much every year, but that hurt. Even buying some budget-conscious clubs and accessories, it adds up fast. Next up, the quiet killers. Balls, gloves, clothing, and accessories. Here's what I bought this year. 3 dozen Inesis 900 I use for competitions for £89. 3 dozen Inesis 500 for £60. A dozen of Titleist True Field for £25. 2 dozens of Srixon 8333 for £45. 1 dozen of Callaway Chrome Soft for £25 as a special deal on Amazon. And a dozen of Amazon golf balls for £18 to see what the fuss was all about. That's £262 in golf balls this year. Rest assured they are not all sitting at the bottom of a pond yet. I am a lefty, so I struggle to find good gloves, but I bought 4 gloves for £20 in total this year. I found some good deals at Sport Direct. I also bought a couple of shirts, pants, and waterproof and winter bits, as well as a new pair of waterproof shoes for a total of roughly £350. Unfortunately, I broke my rangefinder, so I bought another cheap one off Amazon for £35, as well as some Castle tees for £10. Individually, these numbers look harmless, but that's what makes them dangerous. Golf is basically death by 1,000 microtransactions. No matter how shiny your clubs are, you still need to invest in lessons and practice. This year, I spent £300 on the odd green fees outside my club, £600 on club competition entries, £99 on an online coaching membership with me and my golf. Otherwise, I prioritize YouTube advice for free. All pretty standard stuff, and all part of the real cost of the game. Now, these are the expenses golfers often forget entirely. Grip replacement, fuel driving to the course, food and drink at the clubhouse after the round and during the round, random bits like replacement towels or broken teeth, charity days, captain's days, all the little extra. These cost me about £385 this year without even thinking about it. Now, here's what my 2025 golf year really cost. Membership, £2,500, including the driving range, plus £475 for the simulator. Joining fee, £1,500. Club bag fitting, around £2,000. Balls, closing, accessories, around £680. Lesson, range, comps, extras, around £460. Drink, food, fuel, around £389. So the grand total is just under £8,100. And no, I'm not proud of that number. But before we wrap up, there's one more cost golfers almost never think about, and that's opportunity cost. My total golf spending this year came to around £8,100. And I'm not saying I regret it or that you should stop spending money on golf. Absolutely not. Golf is my hobby, my passion, and probably yours as well. But here's the question every financially aware golfer should ask. What happens if I don't spend that £8,100 and invest it instead? Let's run a very simple example. If you took £8,100 today and invested it into a low-cost S&P 500 ETF, something that historically returns around 8% per year, and you left it untouched, in 25 years, that single year of golf spending grows to roughly £54,000. It's only 1 year of golf compound. Now imagine you redirected £8,100 every year instead. The total for 20 years become absolutely insane. That's over £500,000 for money most golfers spend without even tracking it. And again, this isn't about saying stop playing, stop buying clubs, stop enjoying your life. Not at all. It's about being aware of the trade-off. Awareness is power. When you know what something really costs, not just today, but decades from now, you start making smarter decisions. Sometimes golf is worth it. Sometimes investing is worth it. Most of the time, the answer is a mix of both. And that's the whole point. It's not about sacrificing your hobby. It's about understanding the opportunity cost and choosing with intention, not impulse. So there you go. That's the real cost of playing golf for an everyday golfer like me. Now, I want you to do one thing. Go through your own year and calculate your real number. You might be pleasantly surprised, or you might get a shock like I did. Drop your estimated total in the comments below. I'd love to compare notes. If you found this breakdown helpful and want more golf and finance insights, tap the like button and please subscribe. More videos are on the way. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.